Hey, what's up, guys? Going to be doing your reading here. It is collective, all signs, doesn't matter. Just seeing what cards come out, the energy, and if it resonates, and we'll get right into it. Let's see what's going on energy-wise for you guys. Let's see what messages we have here for you guys. The first card out is going to be the center of your reading, and it is Death, Scorpio energy here. Okay, so let's get all the cards out, get into this reading for you. And we have the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. High Priestess is on the table here. Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. We have the Empress. Wow, Nine of Pentacles. We do have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Strength. One more card here. Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the Knight of Swords underneath here. So let's see what's going on. Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay. So again, your center of the reading here is Death. Okay, it is Scorpio energy. There's a lot of changes, okay, going on here. Just like I was saying in my last couple of readings, there's a sense of transformation. There's a sense of you, letting go of a few things, as wanting to start something new. There's a mix of energy here of that. Okay, so we'll get deeper into this, but I am looking, again, if you look at the past energy, your present energy, and future energy, you can already see here with the Eight of Cups, there's some sort of direction forward. There's movement here. This could be travel for some of you guys here. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, Strength with the Six of Pentacles. So there could be an opportunity financially that is coming in for you, which involves travel, okay? For some of you guys, not for everyone. But as we look at, just the Empress, the Two of Wands, and the High Priestess here, a lot of you guys are in this, just in a situation where you're trying to make a decision here. Okay, so again, this could be in regards to relationships, this could be in regards to your finances, your career, I mean, whatever it applies here for you, but you're in this decision-making energy, okay? Now, with the High Priestess, Death, and Empress being over here, it's like you are, tapped in using your intuition. You kind of feel like in your gut, you know which direction you want to move towards, or at least, what type of connections do you want. A lot of you guys are working on releasing a lot of negative stuff here, because we do have the Devil sitting down there. Okay, so it is an energy of releasing a lot of toxic habits, and again, just even obsessing of something in the past or someone in the past. There's a lot of letting go here, but it's a process, because we have Strength right here with Death and the High Priestess. It's like it's a process that you're kind of working on still. Okay, now with the Nine of Pentacles, Strength, and the Six of Pentacles sitting over here, you are moving. You can see the Empress, Death, and Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're in this Empress energy, okay? You're moving towards a transformation into being more independent. Now, when we see the Nine of Pentacles, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're single. It just means that you're kind of just keeping up to yourself here, just taking care of you, kind of enjoying things, also looking at, working on your finances, but also having a good time. Work-life balance is kind of the focus here. I feel like you've already worked on yourself, so it's just one of those things where there's like another transformation. There's another shift here that's moving you in a different direction, okay? And again, we see the Knight of Swords up here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Hermit's right after that too. So there's a sense of like really taking some time out for yourself is really what's coming out here. It's a feeling that you are kind of in an energy of like, when we say you're trying to figure something out, with the Two of Wands, Death, and the Six of Pentacles, it's like when you're making this decision or thinking of making a decision or thinking of going in a certain direction, you're looking at a lot of different aspects in your life right now. You're trying to see what really fits in your life and what doesn't fit. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of that going on. But there's also, I feel like for some of you guys, there's some travel on your mind here, or just movement. And it could just be your environment. Maybe you're in an environment here where you feel like you can't grow to, or you can't be the person you want to be, and you need to move from one location to another location. For others of you, I just feel like there's a lot of energy of walking away. I mean, there's just, you're finally releasing something here that has, you've kept for a very long time. And again, this could be anything, but there's a lot of releasing in this reading here. Okay, let's see the Devil card here. It's like you need some change here. Wheel of Fortune. So there's, it's like you realize something that has been holding you back, and because you're deciding to move away, or you have this nudge that you have to let something go and release control is really what's going on here. It is moving you in a different direction. And that Wheel of Fortune is kind of like this new direction that you're moving towards is you're going to start seeing good luck, basically. And what I mean by that is like, I mean, it'd be nice to say, yeah, if you go buy the lotto, you never know. You never know, right? You have to go try it. But I mean, it's like one of those things where you're moving in a different direction. It's like, okay, before, maybe you weren't, if you wanted a relationship, maybe you weren't getting that type of connection. Now you're going to start seeing new people, new connections, and building from that. If it's like a new job, then you're going to start getting things or calls returned towards you. If you're currently working, maybe there's some leeway here into a promotion or a raise. It's like things are starting to move here for you. Okay, it's because you're releasing something here that you've been holding on to without even knowing. It's like I feel like a lot of you guys are waking up to realizing like, man, why did I even waste my time with this? I've wasted years. I wasted, this much energy here on the past when the future was right here for me. You know what I mean? So it's a sense of realization, which kind of brings a little bit of sadness, though. Okay. And again, I say that is because we have the Death card here. Because if there's any change, there's also because we're just like sometimes a creature of habit, right? We just kind of like the same things over and over again. We have this sense of like, this is what we do Monday through Friday. This is what we do on the weekend. And it's saying here that you're starting to see that you don't want that. You don't want to have the same routine. And you're wanting some sort of change here. And it could be simply, um, you know, getting up one day and just saying, you know what, instead of me taking this normal route, you take another route that day. Change it up a little bit on the way to work, or maybe Friday nights you like to do a certain something, then go ahead and try something different. If you usually you're eating a certain type of food, try a different type of food. Like, it's really about changing your habits here, and trying new things. It's really what's going on. Okay, or at least that's the advice. If you haven't done that and you're feeling kind of stuck, or you feel like you're thinking, or just don't have the energy to really, like, there's change needed, but you don't have the energy or which direction to move towards. It's kind of saying those are the changes you need to see here, or at least do. And then I don't know, there's like some sort of like a feeling of enlightenment here, or something like really wakes you up in some that's like just realization that you get. Okay, so it's kind of a weird energy there, but it's a good energy, though. It's something that you don't see, because again, your past energy here is the Empress, and you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's not like you're moving backwards, you're moving forward here, but change is different for you. That's the difference here. It's like you're not used to it. That's what's going on. So you feel like there's like a lot of things changing, and you're getting worried, like, oh, why is this moving forward, or why is this happening? So it's not the norm, and that's kind of confusing for some of you guys. Okay, I mean, when you get used to it here, and you try to change things up as much as possible, even just anything, right? So the Page of Wands, Six of Cups here. I mean, for some of you guys, there is the Nine of Cups here. So I mean, there's a sense of reflection, just looking back at your journey here. But I also see with the Eight of Cups here in the future, with the Six of Cups right next to it now, it's like there is a connection, a soul connection here that could return to you with the Page of Wands type of energy, though. It is a wish fulfillment. It's something that you have wished for in the past, so it's coming towards you, but you are going to be in this energy when that happens. And why am I pointing that out is because when you're in this energy, you've moved away from even wanting this connection. So this person that is coming towards you, it is a past connection. I'm picking that up. You know, they want to kind of just reestablish the connection, because again, I see the Page of Wands sitting over here. It's something you've wanted. I don't feel like it's something that it's like you wanted this person back. It's like you're getting that part of it, but the expectations of what you've expected in this connection is not happening. I don't see that. So if you're looking at this person coming back and it's like marriage and stuff like that, um, I'm not picking that up. Again, these are general readings, so if you feel like that's what you want, then so be it. But I'm saying from the reading here, it's just a soulmate connection coming back around, and it's mainly because they see you moving forward here. Empress to the Nine of Pentacles. And I know people are going to look at Empress to the Nine of Pentacles as being reversed here, but it's more like you're staying in the Empress energy, going through a transformation, some sort of awakening here. Again, High Priestess and strength, becoming more confident into this independent Nine of Pentacles energy. So it's kind of all around, you're just kind of restructuring things all around within yourself here, okay? So for those of you that were thinking like, oh, Empress, no, it's just you're just, I'm going to try to put it in a way here. If it was a puzzle, okay, and you're almost done with this puzzle, and there's a couple of pieces that you're looking for, this is what that death card's all about. It's like the couple of pieces that you've been wanting to find here or looking for, you know, is now kind of coming into you now, and you're starting to fit that puzzle together. So once you kind of correct everything here, once you fix that, and a lot of it's just really pulling yourself out into, you know, just looking at yourself and really analyzing yourself there and being a little bit strict. You know, sometimes I say this in my other videos, you kind of have to be, you know, kind of harsh on yourself a little bit. I mean, I always say be generous, but at the same time, you know, you really can't do change if you're being too nice to yourself, right? So you kind of have to be a little bit like, okay, you know what, you have to make this change, or you have to do this, you have to do this to get to where you want to go. You know, like it's one of those things here. But when you do get into that level, we do have someone here that wants to come back into the picture. I don't feel like you're going to be moving towards that, okay, with the Seven of Wands energy. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just a closure. It's something here that maybe it is one of those puzzle pieces that you're missing as well, that kind of help you move forward, as you know, to a different direction. Um, but that's kind of what I'm looking at the energy here. So a lot of you guys right now, or maybe, you know, in the recent past, or kind of getting into this energy, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of like, which way do I go? What am I missing here? It's like I did all the work, you know. I thought everything was kind of ready to happen. Then all of a sudden, it's like there's a realization moment. Like, yeah, there's some more work I need to take care of, you know. And what you're kind of really resurfacing is stuff that you didn't really see in the past. Sometimes we just kind of move through things and we try to push it under the rug, right? So, and I've been saying that in the past few readings here. And also, you know, if you guys have not seen September readings yet, make sure you go back and take a look at that, because majority of those readings have these energies that we're going in right now. So I think I posted that towards the end of last month, I believe. So, or even the August readings have a lot of that energy. So if you guys want to go back to that, go for it. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. So let me just see this real quick. So yeah, I think I covered all that stuff. But yeah, I just see you being very defensive about this, or at least having your fence up regarding this other soul connection here. Let me see the Six of Cups here. What's the intentions of this soulmate for you guys? What's the intentions here? We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I mean, the Queen of Wands could just be, it could be an energy here that when somebody here, you know, feels as though they missed out on the opportunity. Okay, maybe there's a past thing here that happened. For some of you guys, maybe it is an ex. But, you know, there's something here where this person has this energy of really, when they miss an opportunity, they want you now. You know what I mean? And they don't really want to take no for an answer, because they, you know, it's like they're going through the heartbreak. They're going through the disappointment. This is the energy where you were in for a very long time, and now they're just starting to get into that energy. Okay, so kind of, it's, you know, it's obviously up to you. You have free will here, but because this person can't handle it, and you did, Empress is sitting over here, this person needs to get rid of that. And in order to do that, they come in towards you here and saying, you know what, I'm sorry, let's make up. I don't want to really feel like this anymore. You know what I mean? This is that energy coming back towards you here, okay? And if you look at this even deeper here, okay, you have the devil, the death card, and the Eight of Cups. Now, it is Pisces energy, but in reverse, it's just returning to the connection, okay? So you have in the future here an option to either make a choice to walk away from this, or you can come back to it. It's entirely up to you here, but we are talking about the Wheel of Fortune, so it's like the decision that you make here moves you forward into something very nice here, okay? But that intentions here for this person with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands, it's like, it. Again, it's a general readings here, but they just want your energy. Because it's like you, when they realize that you were the one here that made them happy, or you're the one that brought that positivity to them in their lives, and then they start to realize, like, things are not working out for them, and they start to finally realize that it's because you're not in their life. And if they come to you with this energy, it's giving you that energy. They're kind of projecting that over to you, to where you feel very down and out and unable to create things. So you have to have that realization of what's going on, okay? When you do have that realization, you're going to come out of this, okay? You're going to start coming out of this energy, and you're going to start moving into something new for yourself here, okay? And then again, this could be creating towards your career, your new relationships, whatever it is here. This is you letting go of this. But this connection, this soulmate connection here, wants to come around one more time, because they can't believe you're actually letting go. It's an ego thing going on here, okay? And I pulled Strength card because it is Leo energy a little bit there. Not saying you're dealing with the Leo, but sometimes ego is kind of coming from that point there, okay? Now, bottom of the deck, I do see the Nine of Wands. Your advice here is also to protect your energy. You in the past didn't have boundaries. You let this person kind of walk a little bit over you, okay? You're more of a people pleaser, just kind of whatever they wanted, run out, get them coffee, get them food, going out when they want to go out. When they didn't have time, they told you they didn't have time. When you were waiting for them to contact you, whatever, you're just boom, get up, go, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like you were in that energy in the past, but they don't have that anymore. They don't have that attention. So their energy is coming not from a really great place here. So if there's any other advice I can give you, is to you have the experience here, so a lot of you guys can kind of explain to them in a different tone. This person's going to come to you very immature, so you can kind of be the bigger person here and just kind of talk to them about it. That way they could kind of realize a little bit more. It's more of like a heart-to-heart type of conversation that needs to happen. But again, I don't feel like there's any sort of like future with that or anything like that, okay? So, but again, you got free will, do what you want to do. It's just, you go back to the past, it's like, I mean, you just remember, like, who put you in that energy in the first place, and what you had to do to get away from that. So just that's the one thing I can say for you to remember. If you want to pursue it, knowing that, then that's entirely up to you here. Let's just see what new is coming towards you. Let's see what new things are coming towards you. This could be relationships, opportunities here for you, collective. Now, I didn't really, do a whole, like, all the zodiacs yet. I might do that this weekend, we'll see. But like I said, just be sure to, if you didn't have that opportunity, you go back on those videos. Those energies are going to resonate right now on the September ones that I posted. This is more like just an energy check to see where things are at. I like how a different deck, you still have the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles coming out here. Or Nine of Coins in this deck, Palace of Coins. Yeah, definitely environment change here. Eight of Coins, focusing a lot on finances. Six of Swords, Aquarius energy here. More Aquarius energy. You might have Aquarius in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, but there's movement here forward there's new things coming in for you in regards to your finances, what I'm seeing here. Trying to see if there's any, we're going to see if there's any sort of romantic connection here for you, but your energy right now is not really focused on that, because I do see The past year we have the Five of Coins. So again, this is something to where you felt like there was a hardship. Maybe you felt like you were left out in the cold, things like that. Okay, but we have the Knight of Coins in your center of the reading, and we have the Empress sitting over here. So there's something here that you're working on in regards to your opportunity, your career, that's moving you into a stronger position. Okay, if it's like you started a business or you're doing something like that, you're working very hard. Three of Coins, collaborating with others. And really building something from there. Again, your focus is a lot in regards to finances. Nine of Coins, you have the Eight of Coins here. Virgo energy. A lot of this time, this September, is all about your finances and stability, about your foundation here. So for some of you guys, there is, if you're looking for a new opportunity, you're looking for a job, I do see that coming towards you, at least opportunities that you can decide on. With the Nine of Wands sitting over there, I can just say that look into it, do some research before you jump into anything. And what I mean by that is like, look up the company, the reviews, just see how they are, how they treat their employees. It really would suck that you choose a position that a company doesn't really, take care much, and then there's another opportunity. I just feel like you're gonna have multiple opportunities. So just do your research, basically. Okay. With Temperance, the Knight of Coins, and the Eight of Coins here, whatever you are working on, if you have been working on some sort of project, it is saying to have patience. Things are building up to something bigger. Okay, so it may seem like things are stuck. It may seem like things are not really moving forward, but it's like one of those things where less is better at the moment. So yeah, you still have to do work. You still have to get things going. But if you feel like it's not moving fast enough, don't push it. Don't control it. Okay, just kind of let things play out. How they need to play out here. Okay. Let me see. I don't see a new connection, guys. I don't. I just see a lot of movement forward here. You have the Nine of Coins, the Knight of Coins, the Nine of Wands. So again, this is it's an energy of being very independent right now and taking care of you. Again, Empress sitting over here. Okay, so it's like a perfect time for these ideas that you had within you, or you've been trying to create things here, and it's like harvest season here. You're starting to put in, or you've put in a lot of work. You're going to start seeing a lot of good things start coming towards you. Just remember that it's not going to be like one of those things where everything's going to come at once. You're going to keep your eyes open on little things, that you can see as a win. And in order to do that, sometimes you really have to have that mindset of number one, being very proud of yourself for the hard work you've been putting into something. That's one thing you cannot forget. And the other thing too is being very focused on your project here, but also looking at the good things that come in from that, right? So this could be anything from like a new connection, networking, business wise, I mean, or meeting, again, I think networking really covers a lot, so I don't really have to explain that to detail for you, but I just feel like there's new opportunities here in regards to collaborating with other people with that Three of Coins energy. Okay, so if you haven't been reaching out, or if you haven't been reaching out or collaborating with others, I would recommend doing that, especially if you own a business or something. If you don't own a business, you're just kind of doing things here. It says something about networking. So I don't know if that's like having your options open in the future. And again, if this doesn't apply, if your career's everything's fine, this doesn't apply with you. Okay. Let's see here if there's anything else. For some of you guys with the Palace of Coins, it's still saying something about your environment here. So, I feel like you're moving into more of a grounded energy is really what it is. If you're feeling like things are off, like, if this doesn't really resonate for you yet, this is an energy that I feel like towards the end of September into October, you're going to be moving into. But again, Temperance being over here, it's like be patient with yourself is really what I'm getting here. So take the time to, again, when I say don't control it, don't rush into it, do take some time out for yourself here. I am picking that up just to take a little break here and there, and then come back to it. Whatever you do, just listen to your body here is what I'm trying to say. Let's get 3 cards overall on this spread here. And let's just see, maybe there is some new connection here coming towards you, maybe. We have the Palace of Swords. Now the palaces, like I said, they're all about your environment. So we do have the moon. We have that Pisces full moon coming up here. And the Fool. Now the Fool card, oh, we do have the Seven of Swords here. Let's see. Well, I mean, with the Moon card, the Fool, and the Palace of Swords here, these three cards here, especially with that Pisces full moon coming up here, I mean, I feel like there's a new direction that you're moving towards here. If you don't see it now, something's coming just around that full moon where you're going to have some sort of enlightenment, okay? For others of you, you kind of have an idea where you want to move towards, and with that Fool card, again, it just says that you're going to move in that direction. There's some sort of new idea or a new direction that you're moving towards. Now, with the Palace of Swords sitting over there, that is a energy of air, so it's like moving into a quieter environment, okay? So not necessarily you have to move from one place to another place. It's just saying that you're starting to realize that you need more of your quiet time. You need more of a place to where you can think things through more, okay? And I feel like it's because you have a lot of ideas going on here. So you need time to really think, okay? So that's the advice there. But with the Moon card also, it's like there are things that you're not able to see just yet, so don't really try to force anything through. So it's like, you know, you're going to see it. Things are going to become illuminated here for you, so just be patient. You're going to start seeing the signs come through you. I am feeling, you know, you might be getting dreams or something like that, or maybe some sort of communication here that kind of gives you some sort of confirmation on something is what it is, okay? Who knows? Maybe it's a reading that you listen to or something like that. There's a confirmation. It's like whoever's been waiting for like an answer is like something going to work out. Yeah, it's going to work out. But again, temperance is I feel very heavy in this spread here. Okay, now with the Seven of Swords sitting over here, typically, you know, I do see this as a lying, cheating, stealing card, but I also feel like, and I do see that Ten of Swords now over here, it's like move in silence a little bit here. Because with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords energy here, it's like, it's one of those things where you're moving in this new direction, but there is a lot of stress, okay? There's a lot of things going on here. A lot of it's because of past, okay? Five of Coins. So you're doing your best to release this energy, but I feel like towards all of September here, you're going to have it kind of linger here with you. It's not going to be as strong, but just kind of, if there's any advice I can give you here, is watch out for negativity or negative mindset, okay? So it's hard to be optimistic all the time, okay? But at the same time, you kind of have to try to push through things. You have to understand that not every day is going to go your way. You know what I mean? So once you have that acceptance, you're going to understand that you're not going to sabotage yourself here. So have that understanding. And I hope I'm saying that right. It's like, you know, if somebody's opening up something or starting something or a project, you know, and then they keep going through it, and all of a sudden it's not working out the way they wanted it to work out. And then they start giving up and saying, you know what, I'm done with this. This is not good for me. You know, that's this type of energy here. Okay. So try to avoid that. I feel like in the future or currently, you're moving, you want to do things, you're moving towards things that are better for you, but there's also this mindset or this negativity inside of you that keeps coming out. And again, the Moon card could do that to you as well. So it's a subconscious here that is creeping up on you, and it really makes you think twice about making decisions, right? So it's like if you were trying to make a decision on something, you know, instead of just making the decision and going with it, you kind of think it too much, you overthink, and then you're like, maybe that's not the right decision, and then you move on something else, and you keep going in this thinking mode of like, what's going to come, what other opportunities are going to come towards me? But sometimes that decision you're supposed to make is probably the decision that is going to change everything for you. So just be aware not to overthink anything here. And in order to not overthink, again, the Palace of Swords is an environment. So you may need to just take some time out for yourself in order to make a decision. Regardless if, you know, if you're married or have kids or whatever you're going through here. It's saying here, go to a place, environment here that is very quiet so you can make a decision into which direction you need to move towards here. And also, I've said this before in the videos, you can see the little kitten there on the bottom by his feet, kind of playing with that butterfly there, right? So this new journey that you're moving on, this new shift that you're going on, don't forget to have fun. You know, it's you have to enjoy this journey, regardless of the good times and the bad times. I mean, I know it sounds weird for me to say that, but I mean, like from experience, I can say, when you look at things very seriously, or you're really like, I need to get this done, or this needs to take care of it, even at work stuff, right? It's like you have a list of stuff to take care of, and you're like, I need to go through this, I need to take care of it, right? If you just keep doing that every day, you're not enjoying anymore. You kind of get sucked into this like autopilot energy. And it's like you need to be able to just go out and have fun. Make sure you have that work life balance. Um, and if you don't get caught up that, and even social media, we post stuff sometimes where we just kind of like, you see people on a beach, or they're going somewhere, or they're traveling, or whatever they're doing. Don't forget that everyone that posts like that, or anyone, even including, even myself here, when I post stuff like that, we're all going through something. You know what I mean? We're all trying to go through our demons here and trying to fix stuff here. So don't get caught up like, oh, everyone else is moving forward, but I'm the one that's stuck. That kind of puts you more into this energy. So don't compare yourself with others, is what I'm trying to say. The best thing you can really do is just challenge yourself every day. Don't worry about the other people around you. Don't worry about what your friends are doing. Don't worry about your family, what they're doing. When you wake up every day, just see what you could do that's better than the day before, and that's the only thing you can do. And sometimes, for some individuals, it takes years for that to happen. For others, it takes a very short period. But it's just the fact that you're challenging yourself every day, and that means that means that you're taking, like I said earlier, a different route to work, or you're trying a different trip, or you're trying different foods, or just changing things up for you is going to bring more change into your life and more opportunities, for you to meet people and create stuff for yourself here. You'll be surprised. Like, you take one day and just do something that you normally don't do. You have a high chance of meeting, or putting yourself in a position here that you've never tried before, and that's going to be huge for you. It might lead you into a different path that you didn't expect as well. Okay. So that is what I'm picking up. Again, this is just collective. I just wanted to get a reading out here for you guys. Again, if this resonated, helped in any way, please do hit that like button. And until next time, we'll see ya. You guys have a good one.